I am your host, Ugly Money Nietzsche, joined by my esteemed and most beautiful co-host to the right of me and to the left of you,
Miss Keisha.
Miss Keisha, baby. See who else I got back here. Whatever, we'll see him in a minute, but he'll definitely introduce himself. Sir, what's your name, sir?
It's your boy Biz, just chill, locked and loaded right now. Just chill.
Just chill, man. And listen, today we are going over artists that we lost this year, man. We lost a lot of great ones.
Fact.
We lost some legends this year.
Fact.
And we lost some good people. So, we want to give them their flowers while we can and while we have a platform to do so. And just celebrate their life, but at the same time learn from mistakes.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's the big thing, is to learn from mistakes. Shouts out CWM on YouTube. And y'all feel free, get them likes up. Let's go up today, man. We're gonna have a great show for y'all today. And we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty. So first and foremost, I think we should start with Takeoff.
Yeah, the biggest. Yeah.
Legendary. Wrong place, wrong time, or is it something deeper there? Biz, what you think?
I personally, for a nigga like that, I have to say wrong place, wrong time. You know what I'm saying? He definitely didn't have that type of energy, and he didn't have that type of,
Thank you for killing our monetization. Appreciate you.
Oh, man.
It's all good.
Stop it. Start us over.
It's okay. We here.
Okay.
Shouts out Nate.
Okay.
Shouts out Nate, everybody on Facebook. Hey, y'all go ahead and share this live. Y'all go ahead and share it live. Y'all go ahead and
I thought I gave him 2 minutes.
It's okay, sir. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Go ahead and share it live or whatever. Shouts out. Go ahead and get them likes up. Keisha, what do you think? Wrong place, wrong time, or is there something deeper with Takeoff?
Definitely wrong place at the wrong time. Definitely.
It's nothing deeper there?
Some people are saying it, and I kind of could see why they say that, but I honestly don't know. But I can say for sure, he was definitely at the wrong place. Like, I just couldn't imagine, that happening to him. That's just terrible.
It's been a lot of people that said that they should have been shooting dice anyway.
Yeah, a lot of people feel like that. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I don't feel like they shouldn't have been shooting dice, but I think maybe the way they was going about shooting dice should have been maybe a little different. I think.
Yeah, definitely could have been in a different environment than what they were in.
So they should have been shooting dice?
See, there you go. Now, we ain't saying, I see where you trying to go. You trying to say they shouldn't be shooting dice. We ain't saying they shouldn't have been shooting dice. We saying that them type of people should be at casinos and that organized dice games for real. They are very important people, worth a lot to a lot of different people. So, you can't do it.
So, because of the fact that I'm successful at what I'm doing, it should prevent me from doing the things that make me happy, sir?
Depends what those things are, yes. Depends
that would
what
make
those
no
things
sense
are.
then.
No.
Why am I working this hard to be successful?
Depends. Now, you can't get mad about shooting dice because that's not nothing to be. You should, it's certain things I agree, you shouldn't change. But shooting dice, you can modify how you shoot dice when you hang out.
Modify? If I enjoy shooting dice and I'm rich and I got enough money to gamble, why shouldn't I be able to shoot dice?
You can. You just can't just shoot it with anybody and anywhere, though.
I mean, okay. Go ahead,
it's just like, if, for instance, if you used to being in the line when you go to the club, you like clubbing. Initially, before everybody knew you, you would be standing in the line. But
right.
when you're well known and you're making a lot of money, they're not going to take you through the front door entrance of that club unless you have a lot of security around you. If not, then they're going to take you through the back door to the VIP section. You wouldn't be standing in the line with the rest of the crowd like you normally would before.
So basically saying, I'm too rich to shoot dice.
You're not too rich to shoot dice, no.
You too rich to be in that type of environment, definitely.
Shooting dice. You get what I'm saying?
I disagree.
No, you know what I'm saying? No, I get what you're saying, but you thinking about it from the, like, we trying to tell you, oh, you ain't supposed to be over here. See, that's how niggas get fucked over right there with that shit. Oh, you can't tell me not to, don't, nigga, I like doing what I want to. We not saying you can't do what you want to do, but you the Migos. So you know what I'm saying? It's like that shit is kind of different now. You on a different level. So you know you can shoot dice, but you know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to be a little different, my boy.
Because I'm the Migos, I shouldn't be allowed to shoot dice with some other rich partners.
No, you can shoot dice, but who and where you shoot dice is where everything gets a little different. To my personal opinion.
Where is a rich person supposed to shoot dice at other than with other rich people?
Okay, with their rich circle, in their rich circle. Unfortunately, this happened way in Houston, so they wasn't at home.
They was in their rich circle.
Maybe in a
they
more
outside
sophisticated
of their circle though. Yeah, that they not from Houston. They from Atlanta.
I just think we giving a whole bunch of excuses for
Okay, so
a couple of stupid people picking up a gun.
No, that's not an excuse. You still have to make sure that you protect yourself at all costs. You can't control what somebody else do, but you can control what you do.
Big facts.
I understand.
So had they not have been there, then he wouldn't have been in that situation to be shot in the first place.
Well, I mean, people get shot outside of Walmart. Don't mean you're going to stop going to Walmart. If you're going to Walmart, you're going to Walmart.
But how many people
get shot outside of church?
Hey, how many people
what does
get
that
shot?
have to do with anything? The activity that I'm doing that never denotes that somebody should shoot at me.
So you're going to go to the hood?
If I'm going.
If you're wealthy, you're going to drive your Bentley. Are you gonna go? If you grew up in the hood,
first of all,
are you gonna get that Bentley?
Why she putting on my business? Steve Day, why she putting on my business?
Are you gonna drive it to the hood?
Rich people.
Are you gonna drive your Bentley to the hood, or are you gonna get in the Honda Civic and drive to see your grandma in the hood?
DJ Panamera, what they do?
What you gonna do?
To the comments, Derek Yarbrough say rich people kill rich people too. And I don't know why anybody would sit there and work as hard as they could to become successful, to be trapped in their success. Be like, oh, I can't go outside. I can't go nowhere.
That's not what he said. We said you need to go outside a certain environment.
You are promoting the wrong mentality to these niggas getting this bag now, and that mentality right there is going to get a lot of niggas fucked over.
Why you think so?
Because you telling niggas that, man, nigga can't tell me to go do what I want to do. That's not what a nigga saying. But niggas saying that, hey.
Get him, Steve.
Go ahead and read that comment from my brother Steve Day. Go ahead.
Steve said, take the Bentley to 3rd Ward and park that.
Now listen. Now listen. Why you don't want to do that? Why you don't want to go?
He gonna do it.
They friendly. They friendly in 3rd Ward and they like to shoot dice.
Exactly.
They friendly and they love to shoot dice.
But if I'm going to see my player partners in the city that I'm supposedly, I was riding around in Rolls Royces with them.
Okay.
If I'm going into a city with some people that are supposed to be quote unquote protective people, quote unquote high value people, how am I to know that things are going to go wrong with that?
See how you said quote unquote? There it go,
well, in this particular incident, if I'm not mistaken, there was something that previously happened before he got killed, right? Somebody else got killed in the dice game dealing with those same individuals.
I mean, people get killed in dice games all the time.
Okay, how many? What's the ratio of people getting shot outside of Walmart to people getting shot at dice games? Come on now. It feels like
Walmart is winning.
Hey, it feels like it's a little bit more safer to go to Walmart than the dice game. Right or wrong?
So?
Right or wrong, you say that it can happen anywhere in Walmart. I don't think
Walmart. Them people just gonna steal at Walmart. They gonna steal and fight.
Yeah.
Ain't no. They ain't really shooting at no Walmart.
It do be a little shootings going on.
A little, but not.
But the dice game ratio is very different.
Cause it's men competing with each other. When it comes to y'all, competing and
men compete with each other at the basketball game,
and it gets
so
sometimes
I shouldn't go out. So I shouldn't go to LA Fitness and shoot ball because of the fact that I'm rich.
Nah, that's nothing. That's nothing compared to shooting dice and gambling. Of course, you can go to LA Fitness and shoot and hoop with whoever. That's not gonna get crazy.
Yeah, I've seen people pull out pistols at the YMCA.
Not at LA
about a basketball game.
Yeah, no, I don't think over. No, especially if it ain't no money involved. You know, the worst happened, maybe a little scuffle, a little whatever. But
from my understanding, if they are with, quote unquote, the Prince family, who is known to be the protector of the industry.
Hey, man, we don't know that shit where we from,
I'm just
man.
saying that's what it's marketed to be. And obviously these guys had a relationship because they're going out and hanging out with them. I'm thinking that, well, maybe they should feel like they're in a good safe place with some good safe people.
Hey, Nisha, can I tell you something?
I'm listening.
Nah. I'm going to say something without saying a lot. Now, look, you know how this shit go out of town. You get what I'm trying to say? You could be at supposedly good environments, but you gonna always have to keep in mind you are out of town. So it could be we could go be meeting up with whoever you want to name. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna have to keep in mind, like, look, we is out of town, and especially as money on the table and this thing's going on. You know what I mean?
Before we go on, we got to get these likes up. Let's get these likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get these likes up. Y'all playing with us today, man. I need these likes and these shares up right now. I need these likes and these shares up right now. I need the likes and the shares up. Come on, come on. Give me 10 new likes. Give me 10 shares. I need 10 likes and 10 shares. I ain't charging y'all for this show. I need y'all to get these likes up. Stop playing with me. Support a real one. I need to get these likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, so we can go up. Come on. I will play this for the music. I will play this for the music until we get it together. I need you to get the likes up right now. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. I need y'all get the likes up and the shares up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Long live Takeoff, man. They've caught the killer. Well, no, excuse me, the alleged killer.
Okay.
They have a person in custody. For y'all that did not know, they have caught a suspect. He goes by the name of DJ Pat.
Okay.
From Houston.
Okay.
And it's been speculated that he was hired to be security.
He a DJ or he security? I'm confused.
He do a little bit of everything from what I understand. Okay. A suspect has been charged in the murder of Takeoff. Here's what the police say happened. Go ahead, Miss Keisha, you can read that.
A suspect has been arrested and charged with the murder.
My bad.
Connection to the shooting death of Takeoff, a member of the hip-hop trio Migos. According to the police who made the announcement Friday, the rapper was killed November the 1st during a dispute outside of a private party. Houston police said he was found dead with the officers. When the officers arrived at 810 Billards and Bowling downtown, according to the police.
Here's what we know so far. Houston Police Department Chief Troy, blah, 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 said Patrick Xavier Clark, 33, was arrested on the east side of Houston, Texas. Another man, Cameron Joshua, 22, was charged with unlawful carrying a weapon. He was arrested on November 22nd. Now, first, I remember the Cam dude had came out first.
Yeah,
right.
That was the dude with
confused.
the backpack.
Right.
But then they said that the Cam dude was dead. But I guess he won't.
Turned out he wasn't. I did hear that. I heard that.
But then they turn around and go get DJ Pat. That's Patrick Xavier right there. Now, it was also speculated that he, in his Google search engine, he had been pricing how to get fake passports and stuff.
So they got DJ Pat phone, and when they went in his phone, he was Googling how to get a fake passport. Where was he trying to go on his passport?
I guess out of the country.
Okay.
I guess he was trying to get up out of there.
Okay. So did he got a bond though, right?
I don't. Let me see. Let's see if we can find that clip. Did DJ Pat get a bond? I want to say he got a bond, but I think it was like
higher,
sky high.
They
gave him one of them. They gave him one of them bond, no bonds.
Let me
niggas.
see if I can find that.
Give me 20 million and you could get out.
DJ Pat bond low what? Let's see.
I think it probably at least 250. I'm saying at least.
It's gotta be. Hold on.
Takeoff important.
DJ Pat.
It's not gonna be no $10,000 bond with his name connected to it. At least 250,000 for the bond.
From what I understand, let me see. DJ Pat is dead broke. Gets $5K from the judge. DJ Pat can't afford to lock.
What the hell? That's what they got.
These dudes be crashing out, bro. Attorney took a pay cut. Bond hearing set. He did try to flee. Hold on. Let's go.
Oh, so he did get. They had a bond hearing.
Let's see what he's talking about.
What up, YouTube? This is Get It and Pay. You know what I'm saying? Facts. The re-up says we here for the info. Yes, we are. All right. Salute to everybody here, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to Getting Ready.
Takeoff last month outside Houston Bowling Alley.
Let's find it. Anybody got the here we go. DJ Bell Bonds.
Efforts to flee the country.
Let me see how much.
And repeatedly made online searches.
Let's see. Oh my gosh, that's DJ's bail bonds.
I think that.
How much is this bond, man?
I'm finna find out right now.
How much is DJ Pat's bond?
I say $250,000.
He said $1 million, bro.
$1 million?
It was
Finesse
$2 million.
$1 million off his bond. Yeah, so it was $2 million. They lowered it to $1 million.
They get that nigga $2 million bond, then lowered it to $1 million. So out of that million, what?
Big Sperry, not Jerry. Shout out to Jerry though, but nah, man, we gonna shout out Go Stupid Media. We out here going stupid every fucking day, man.
He ain't posted that.
Nigga, you know he ain't it. Hey, listen, he DJ Pat. He ain't DJ Khaled. Don't get this shit twisted. You talking like he ain't posted it like he just had $100,000 laying down at the house.
Attorney said Patrick Xavier Clark said their client never had any intentions of leaving Houston. He would likely pursue self-defense in this case, and he has asserted his innocence. He got
innocent, how is he
got $1 million
pursuing self-defense?
So he out? Is he out right now? Or is he still locked
up? He innocent because he was doing self-defense.
Did he bond out though? Or is he still locked up right now?
Oh, he locked up.
Oh, he's still locked. Okay.
Oh, he's still locked up.
Okay.
Yeah, right here. During Wednesday's hearing, Clark's attorney had sought to have his bond reduced from $2 million to $100,000, but the state district judge Josh Hill was initially hesitant to reduce his bond, believing he could be a flight risk, and that Clark's Google searches for fake tickets caused great concern.
Damn right.
Oh man,
Exactly.
and I think they settled at $1 million. He still ain't posted that joint.
Hell no, he ain't posted that because if you doing 10% of that, that's a fucking $100,000. And with that type of bond, they probably want maybe some property or some things attached to it. So. That's one of them sky-high bonds when they did give you a bond, but nigga, I don't think you can get out type shit. Only way he can get out is Jay Prince them got to bond him out, and if they bond him out, I think that'll cause a problem in the community.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Do you think
too.
the Prince family got something to do with it, Biz?
I'm not gonna say they directly have something to do with it, but unfortunately, because it happened at their event, yes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say there was any type of behind the scenes, whatever, but being the fact it happened at your shit, yes, you have something to do with it. You know what I mean? Like hands down.
That when time is right, that
if
Mr.
something
Clark
happens
will have a valid,
whatever, and it's your shit. You might not even have been there, but
So you basically saying if somebody get popped at one of your events or whatever, it's technically your fault.
Is your name the name that's attached to that event as the headliner of that event and who's ever?
Yeah, if it's Biz Just Chill presents Southside JoJo live in concert.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's gonna fall in my lap, and I might not have even been there. I might have had staff there, and I might have been on the way, finna come and get right and whoop whoop. But if my name is on it, then you know I'm. You know what I mean? You know how that shit go, bro.
All right, man. Long live Takeoff. Any closing remarks for Takeoff, man?
Yeah, R.I.P. to him, and hopefully Migos get that shit together, man. Quavo and Offset get that shit together. You know, unfortunately, the Migos can't never be the same. Ain't no more of that, but get it together because I know that's what he would want.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. What you think, Miss Keisha?
I would have to definitely agree with Biz on, Quavo and Takeoff. Not Takeoff, but Offset. Coming together, squashing whatever they have with each other. I definitely hope that they can get that bond back with each other for the sake of Takeoff. And rest in peace.
I think they shouldn't.
You think they shouldn't?
I think they shouldn't.
You don't think they should be cool no more?
No. Why are we switching up the energy?
But because
Offset said, fuck us. All right, cool as fuck us. Stay over there.
Okay, so
Not
you
to
know
that
that they
extent
growed
of where
up.
he
Yeah,
would want
I
them
don't
to
think
lose their
I
life.
never heard him never say fuck them. We just seeing that they not cool together. That's some family shit, bro. Sometimes that's like two people getting that get falling out, and they family for X amount of years. They might not speak for 5-6 months.
Yeah, but you exited yourself out the group and went public with it.
But look, that. Come on now. Now, if they've been broke up for years or whatever, that I'll go for that. But if them niggas ain't been talking for the last 5-6 months, hey, you know how that's family business. Niggas will be done met up at Thanksgiving.
Chat, what y'all think?
Got it right.
Chat, what y'all think? Should Quavo and Offset reunite Migos, or should they just keep on going their separate way? Chat, what y'all think? Y'all let us know, man. What we got next, man? Let's see what the chat say.
Who else we lost?
We lost a lot, bro. We lost a lot this year.
Let me think.
We lost a lot.
PnB. Let's talk about that one.
PnB Rock. Long live Trouble.
Hold on.
You want to go Trouble?
Yeah. Let's do Trouble, sir.
All right, cool.
Let's
Miss
do
Keisha,
Trouble, sir.
I have a article about Trouble, and we can read that.
And you know what? That was definitely one. I think that one would caught everybody off guard.
I kind of know a lot about this. I'm kind of closer to it than most people. So I'm gonna try not to say nothing too spicy.
Okay.
But go ahead, Miss Keisha. Go ahead and read that.
According to the GQ article, the man accused of killing influential Atlanta rapper Trouble on June the 5th is now in custody. The 34-year-old musician born Morel Orr was fatally shot while sleeping in the apartment of a female companion in the county east of Atlanta. Jamichael Jones, 33, turned himself in to authorities on the morning of June the 7th. According to a warrant, he is the ex-boyfriend of the female whose house Trouble was in at the time.
I know her.
People know her.
People know her.
People know her.
I know her though. I've known her for a very, very long time.
Right.
Let's unpack this.
Okay, let's get straight to the thing. Is it his fault now? Okay, let's not dance around it. Let's get to the part of it. Is it his fault for laying up in the crib and she just got out of a situation, or is that nigga being a little too tender by busting the door down and goddamn running in here? Who do you place that blame on, sir? And don't give me the political one. I want you to give me the honest now. Who is that? Is that Trouble fault for not making her get a room, or y'all go get a room? Because you know he could have obviously afforded to do that. Or is that nigga on some stalking shit? How does this one go
Miss
down?
Keisha, what you think?
I'm definitely going to say that Jamichael is giving female vibes. Like, and I'm pretty sure most of these men that are like that, they be cheating on the girls, doing all this kind of stuff, and then when she finds somebody else, they want to act crazy. Like, what you doing all that for? You was most likely go back to whatever you was doing prior to, and just move on with your life. Like, it's not that serious. Now you done killed whoever, and now you losing your freedom, and you're not even gonna be able to be with this girl. So it was all pointless. Like, I mean, as far as Trouble, being at your status, the status that you have, men, y'all don't really be thinking too straight. You gotta move smarter. Don't be bringing no female around your crib, and don't be going to no female's crib.
That come from a female.
It's just that simple. Y'all meet up somewhere, like in a definitely a hotel would have been better. A nice hotel, not no little crappy Days Inn, Motel 6, Hotel 6. Go somewhere
Ain't no
nice.
wrong with the Days Inn.
It is.
Hey.
I mean,
Hey.
if you
just
cheating
booked
on
me a
your
room
girl,
at- you just
if you
booked me a
cheating on
room
your,
at the Days Inn.
if you cheating on
You
your
just
girl,
booked me a
then
room
yeah,
at the
take that
Days
low
Inn.
budget chick
Oh, so
to the
that's what you
hotel,
doing?
motel,
Ah,
holiday Inn.
Hey, hold on. Talk about it, sir. Talk about it, sir.
Now,
I had to take a trip down to South Georgia, right? So I had to stay overnight.
Okay.
I tell Keisha to book me a room or whatever. This joker booked me a room at the
At the Days Inn.
Oh, so she-
exactly, because if you think you bringing somebody, that's where she going.
Yeah,
That's where she going.
Yeah.
Days Inn.
Yeah. That's
Ain't no Hilton for you.
No, the Days Inn ain't that bad. Don't do them like that. The
hotel-
ones that's
hotel
inside
Holiday
is
Inn.
okay. The inside Days Inn is cool. The ones on the outside are a little spicy.
Okay,
Sir,
sleep
it's
on
on
that
you.
wood
Whose fault was this? Is this Trouble's fault? Is it this feet? Okay, you know what? Let me change the question for you because you got more knowledge than everybody else about the situation. Is it this young lady's fault for even inviting him over her house,
Let me
knowing?
I wanna answer
Keisha,
that
go
too.
ahead. Is it her fault because she know what type of nigga she got or had or whatever, so forth, and you still inviting a nigga over here fresh off of you? How long was they broken up? I don't know, whatever. But should she have not put him in that position?
I would have to say I agree with that. Like, if you know the type of man
Who
that
was
you're
that?
dealing with, and you know he's already been physical with you, just for safety for yourself and for the other person. I know you may feel like, okay, this person can probably protect you and himself too, but at the end of the day, don't put nobody in no bad position. Like, just be like, yo, be upfront with the person. Yo, I'm dealing with this situation. I do want to kick it with you, but we just gonna have to find somewhere else to kick it at.
So, Nietzsche, you think it's her fault for having him over there? You put that on her as far as, like, you gave me that look like you saying she shouldn't have did that. That you could say, go ahead, give me the vibe.
Nietzsche ain't said nothing.
No, it looked like that's what you was finna say.
Nietzsche ain't said a thing. Listen.
Okay, P. Nice. Get in there.
Listen. Long live trouble first and foremost.
First and foremost.
It's a very unfortunate situation from all the people that are involved, period. A black man is dead, another black man is locked up, and a young lady is traumatized. So there's nothing but victims here.
Did she make that?
Michael is not a victim.
I'm going to tell you why Michael. I'm not going to say that Michael's not a victim. I'm going to say why I feel that Michael might get off.
Okay.
If you look and you do your research, and if I'm correct, Jamichael's name is on that apartment.
Oh, his name on the lease there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Give it to me. I didn't know about this. About this.
Exactly. So, if me and quote-unquote Keisha, we have a dispute, right? Now, given no matter what I did, we have a dispute. We haven't spoken a week.
Right.
A week later, I decided to come back home. Keisha's still staying in my house or whatever. Whether she pitches in on the bills or not, it's still my house, my name on the lease.
Right.
I come back to my house.
Okay.
When I get there, Keisha is laid up with a guy I've told Keisha I don't want her dealing with for several years.
Right.
She's laid up, butterball naked in my bed.
Not butterball.
I'm popping everybody.
Oh man.
Are you not?
I don't think I should pop everybody in here.
In your house. Hold on, Biz. Let's call a spade now. Let's call a spade a spade. All right, Biz, your apartment right now. You got a little mange or what your house.
I don't stay in an apartment.
Your house right now. You and your old lady at the time.
Okay.
Y'all get into it.
Okay.
All right, boom. Y'all get into it in the car. You get out the car. I'm gone, bitch.
Yeah.
You walking up the street. Okay. You don't see her for a whole week. Y'all cool off. Y'all know what I'm saying? You come back home. You ride past the crib 7 days later. You see a yellow Corvette.
Okay.
You know whose yellow Corvette that is.
Right.
Oh, that's Iceberg Corvette.
Okay.
You done told her for 3 years that you don't want her talking to Iceberg because you know she been smashing Iceberg.
Okay.
So you walk into your house and Iceberg is laid up with your chick, butterball naked. Look like he just busted the biggest nut
in your
bed on your Walmart, not Walmart, on your Target sheets.
What's wrong with Walmart sheets?
Ain't nothing wrong with Walmart sheets, but they're Target sheets.
Okay,
they got the extra thread on them.
Okay.
Biz, what are you doing when you walk into your house and you see your woman and another nigga in your bed, butterball naked, nut-stained sheets?
Okay. The thing about it is, due to the fact that we was both not just fucking around just now, like, I think maybe I'll be more in tune to bust a nigga head if I go here and we, like, it's regular terms. Like, we not on the beefing, you know what I mean? But if I'm gone for the last week or however.
For a week.
Yeah, bro.
In your house.
Yeah, it comes with it, bro. Like, you stop talking to a bitch for a week, no call, no show. The average female, listen, I'm going to see, this is the part of the game niggas don't want to talk about, and we can talk about it because I got time. Niggas be thinking this shit changed. This shit ain't no special for you than it is for now other nigga. Once you get in a situation like that, you not talking to your girl, she not talking to you, you damn sure in a week going down there be to talk to somebody else, not talk, probably fuck. She probably going to do the same. It's part of how that shit go. Somebody gonna have to reach out and let it be known, hey man, listen, I feel X, Y, and Z. this is what we trying to do. Not saying you can save it because you can't save this shit. It is what it's supposed to be, but you have to let it be known. All that silent assassin shit, like she just supposed to know and you just supposed to know. No, a week later.
What are you going to do, sir? You are prolonging the answer.
I'm done. I'm going to leave. I'll leave them both to the crib.
And if you already told her not
I'll
to
leave
mess
both
with
to the
him
crib.
and you walking in there.
They can have that.
You intentionally going
Keisha,
in there to
I need you
somebody.
to be quiet.
You
You
can have the crib.
intentionally going
I need
in
you
there
to be
to kill
quiet,
them.
Keisha,
Now
because you
look,
capping.
now can
No.
I say
Guess
something?
what? Hold on. Let's reverse this. Keisha, you at your
ask
house,
me.
you in Locust Grove, and you and your man get into it or whatever. He's like, get me out the house. Let me out the car. And you walk out the car. And you won't talk to your man for a week. He's still staying at your crib in Locust Grove. Given he might have pitched in some bills here and there, but it's still your house. You walk into your house. You don't break in, you use the key. You walk in, you walk upstairs. You see your man laid up with his ex-girlfriend. You about to just walk out and say y'all can have the house?
Okay.
Okay.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
I'm not leaving my house for a week. I'm putting him out for a week. So that's not going to happen to me. I'm not leaving.
Sometimes that man,
the man
no,
will leave.
we're talking about the situation. You left.
Because you wanted to leave.
I,
Ain't nobody
okay,
put you out.
we'll
You
just
left because
put
you
me-
want. Yeah, you just wanted to leave.
Put me. I'm not most likely not going to. I'm gonna think about it.
You gonna go away peacefully?
No, I'm not saying I'm going away peacefully.
Okay.
I'm definitely not going away peacefully.
I am. I'm leaving peacefully.
I'm not, especially if the ex knew about me. Oh, we tussling.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna go to the point.
So,
I'm
okay,
going to
so
think
right,
about.
right,
I'm not gonna
you-
go to the
let's
extreme
stop right
of
there.
pulling out a gun.
Hold
to
on.
murder somebody.
Hold on. Let's stop right there. Okay, cool. Your ex knows about you. True indeed. Y'all are tussling. Now, what if that bitch start whooping your ass?
Okay.
Then she just gonna beat me, and I.
You
just
got
get
a
her
gun in your
another
purse
time.
though,
I ain't gonna pull it out.
and
on
she
her.
pull out her gun.
Now if she pull out her gun, then I'm gonna pull out mine. But if she ain't pull out her gun, she just gonna.
This sounds like
I'ma
I'm
take
blaming
that
that
ass
girl.
whooping.
What's that girl name that got shot?
We're not gonna say no names.
Okay, my bad.
We're not
I
gonna
want
say
to
no
do that,
names.
no name. But whoever that young lady is right there, the more we have this discussion, the more it leads towards it being her fault, respectfully. Because if you just knew you just got out of talking to a nigga from a week ago, the certain type of female ain't even gonna have a nigga around they crib right now. They're gonna purposely talk to a nigga with his.
But y'all want to be
Listen,
hot girls.
They gonna
No.
purposely talk to
No,
a nigga with his
especially
own crib.
if
Specifically,
you know,
they're gonna
yes, and if you
purposely
know
do that.
The
first
man that
nigga
you
they
dealing
meet with his
is
own
physical.
crib is the one they gonna smash. That certain type of female. She crossed the line on some shit like she didn't give a fuck, so she got to deal with the results of that. You know what I'm saying? That's part of like you.
And it's probably her being, I don't know. Sometimes we.
So
as
if
women,
you
I'm gonna say
ask
we as
me-
women, we can be spiteful and try to be vindictive towards the man, and we will put ourselves in crazy situations. Like, oh, maybe he did it, or because he
Well,
didn't call
yeah,
for a
you-
week.
you tell
so
the
I'm
man,
gonna let a
I'ma
nigga.
fuck a nigga
I'ma
in
let
your
it-
bed.
I'ma let a nigga come
I'm
over.
fuck a nigga in your bed, but you
Women can be
actually do
vindictive
it.
like that.
But you actually do it,
And then
you
it
don't
leads
expect
to
that man to react to that.
A lot of
I
them gonna
didn't
do
say
it.
that. I'm
a lot
just
of them gonna do it for
saying
sure.
that he should take control of
They're
himself.
gonna do it though. They're gonna do it. That's the key time. See, that is the key time when all the bullshit goes down, especially for women. Because in that little moment right there, that's some I'm mad at him type shit.
Yeah.
That's the super excuse. That's the biggest time and okay reason in their mind to do what they're gonna do. So within that week right there, that's the peak hours. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say they got peak hours? Well, in that fuss and fight, that's the peak hours right there. That week is going down.
What's crazy about it, if you watch this video or whatever, you will see a similar situation and actually what happened to him.
Which video?
Shawty
But-
is with her man. Hold on, it's a trouble video.
Okay.
Shawty is with her man. As you can see here, she's with her man. The man sleep. She pull the weed out. She get everything. She's stripping from everything. Next morning, she meeting Trouble. Trouble, she giving him Trouble the money. She giving Trouble the weed. The dude is looking for her stuff. What's the first thing he say? Somebody got me. Had to be Lil D. I'ma kill that nigga.
Now listen.
You gotta be careful what you put into the universe.
No. And this is where Trouble, respectfully, he gotta wear his part in it. Now Trouble has a tons of song about fucking a nigga bitch.
That's what he do.
That was part of his what he was known for.
In Trouble, tearing the nigga off.
You feel me? So, and then that's how you go down. So, unfortunately, just like with these streets, just like with, one thing you got to understand when you playing, and especially with married women and women in long-term relationships, niggas damn near kill niggas quicker over their women than they would over money that's owed to them. I don't know why, but that's just a nigga would damn near let some money slide. You nigga might owe him $2,500 and a nigga chill and be like just talking like, man, this nigga ain't gave my money. But let that nigga hear that nigga was fucking his bitch, his wife, his baby mama, his main girl. Like that ain't finna be he's gonna step and be like, bro, let me holler at you, nigga. Like that's something a nigga gonna holler at you about. So. You can't, that's a fine line to play with. Niggas get emotional about their bitches, man.
Long live Trouble.
Long live Trouble.
Long live Scoop. Peace and blessings to everybody involved. But to answer your question, Biz, I think Jermichael gonna get off.
You think so?
I'm almost positive.
Yeah. I ain't know his name was on the list.
I don't think what Jermichael did was exactly right.
I ain't gonna lie, though.
Trouble did was exactly right. I don't think they all had some wrongdoing. I don't think you can point the finger at one person. It's just an unfortunate situation. A man is gone, a person is locked up, and a woman is crushed.
So you saying because he went in his house and killed this man, did he kill him inside the house or outside the house?
From what I understand, inside the house.
I think he did die inside the house, inside the apartment.
I ain't gonna cap.
So
I don't necessarily. I can't say that I'm against what he did. If I'm given from the information that I've seen and heard, if I'm walking into my house and my house has been violated by another man in a house that I own, or saying this is my home, in my bed, and
But you ain't been there though.
And a week.
But
For
you ain't
a
been
week,
there. You ain't been
7 days. I don't give a fuck if it's 7 months. You don't bring no nigga in my house.
You not supposed
It's
to,
my
but
house.
that's what they
It's
do.
These people are
So what you gonna do? Hold on. All right, Nietzsche, it's on you. Wait, Nietzsche. Okay, so this is the question. You come home. You ain't been there in the 7 days. You jumped out the goddamn whatever you was driving and say, bitch, I'm through. It's over with. Left the car, you gone, you disappeared for a week. You came back to the goddamn me mansion or the goddamn me condo, and you bust the door, you come through, nigga butt naked in here. She got on nothing but some footies and some socks or some shit. What do you do, sir? What is your move? What is your move?
I cannot say I disagree with what Jermichael said.
So you killing? Do you kill her though?
Cy Simpkins says, just put yourself in the shoes. We can't say what we not gonna do. That's the BS. You're not gonna wild you're not gonna wild out if you come back home and it's only been a week so you can clear your head. I'll go dumb. A week is a vacation, so while I'm on vacation, you just fucking in my house.
So listen,
I don't, bro. I'm not. Bro, like,
so do you kill the girl too?
I'm treating that.
Do you shoot the girl too?
Well, you're not about to get me on camera saying
do
anything.
You? No. This is a crime of passion. They can't blame you nothing.
All I'm saying is I'm not saying that I agree with what he did, but I'm not saying that I disagree, and I'm not saying that he had no reason to not do what he said, given on the information that was presented. If you walk in your house and it's another person in your house and you tell them to get out and they don't get out, you have every right to defend your house.
I hate to be in
That's
your house
the law.
with your ex. That means you'll shoot me if you come in the house. I'm Southside JoJo. I don't even know about. See, this the fucked up part right here. Now, Trouble, we don't know how this go, but I'm Southside JoJo and I'm just kicking it. I meet this nice young lady at Southside JoJo event. She in my chest. She done gave me her number. We've been, doing little like texts for the past couple days. She say, man, I'm at the crib, push up on me. I say, shit, where you at? Oh, boom, it's over here in such and such. She ain't even in the hood. She out here in the, in the outskirts, you know what I'm saying? Nice little neighborhood. I push up over here. We having little ones and twos. We done had a couple drinks. We Netflixed and we chilled a little piece. I done fell asleep. She done fell asleep, whatever. Now I wake up. It's a nigga standing over me with motherfucking, you see what I'm saying?
That's why you don't do house calls.
So
that's
I don't know.
That's why they got days in for. What'd he say, days in, babe?
Days in.
Days in. That's what you got days in for. If you know you're doing wrong,
hey,
you
days
know you're
in,
doing dirty,
I don't
you
care
go to
what
a
they
dirty
say.
place.
I want to do some promo with you, days in. We'll love some sponsorship and some movements we can do.
Long live Trouble, man.
Yeah, man, long live Trouble.
All right, man. Who we got next, man? We got a lot of artists that passed this year.
I said PnB before he said Trouble. What you thought about PnB?
PnB Rock. Let's go to that. Go ahead, Keisha. Go ahead and read that.
A family of 3 has been charged in PnB Rock's murder as the father is arrested in Las Vegas after going on a run.
So,
40-year-old man has been arrested and charged in connection with the fatal shooting of rapper PnB Rock one day after his wife and son were also taken into custody and booked. Freddie Lee Trone, 40, was arrested Thursday afternoon in Las Vegas and charged with 1 count of murder and conspiracy to commit robbery and 2 counts of second-degree robbery, according to L.A. County District Attorney Office. Freddie's 17-year-old son was charged with the same counts as his father, while Freddie's wife, Chantel, 38, was booked with 1 count of accessory to the fact, according to the DA's statement. Freddie has been at large following his wife and son's arrest, and the LAPD warned he should be considered armed and dangerous.
Okay, now, you know, we
don't know the whole details, but we all kind of know a little bit what, you know, we heard and haven't heard, whatever. How do you feel about it?
I did something wrong. What'd I do wrong?
Yeah. Can you hear me? I think.
Oh, Biz done checked in, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
okay, hold on.
Just chill.
Hold on. How do you do that?
Just chill. I'm figuring, hey, we working it out day by day now. We're working it out.
Hold on.
Shades on.
Yeah. First and foremost, what do you think, Miss Keisha?
I feel like a lot of people owe the baby mom or wife, I'm not sure what her title is exactly, an apology for initially blaming her for what happened. Definitely. As far as the individuals that were involved, the wife, she is getting exactly what she deserved, because if you know that your kid or your boyfriend, husband, whatever, was on television being exposed as a person who killed this individual, you should have been telling. I know I would. I don't care. I love you, baby, but you not finna have me in no bad predicament. So,
Nietzsche,
yeah.
What do you think?
Well, everybody want to know what Nietzsche think.
Cause you on here, cuz you want to be on here. We need your opinion about what's going on.
I think it's a failure as a father. I think
that's a different perspective. Elaborate on that.
I think the father failed the son. Father's supposed to teach you how to shoot a jump shot, how to catch a football, how to treat a woman.
ABCs 1, 2, 3.
A father shouldn't be teaching a son how to rob, steal, and things of that nature. And the fact that your parents are almost 40 years old and they're involved with it, it's just a real saddening, sickening situation. Yeah. Now, given I understand, we can sit there and point blank, PnB Rock shouldn't have been here, shouldn't have been there. But I feel the same way about that as I feel with the Takeoff situation. At no point in time should we give somebody a pass for picking up a gun and taking a life.
Right.
And that's just the bad part about it. That's what I don't respect about it. That's why I never respect about it. The fact of the matter is, the father, the son, and the mother, they need to burn in hell.
Yeah, I go
they
with
scum
that.
of the earth. And the father's the worst one because he's supposed to be the leader of the family.
Yeah.
And, he led his son down the wrong path. Because there's no way in hell you're going to tell me that a 17-year-old is going to come up with that whole plan by himself and get his daddy on board. We're going to rob this nigga.
No, it's more likely flip-flop to hit that something that his dad probably brought to him. You know what I'm saying? So I agree.
Put him up.
Me personally, I agree 1,000% with you as far as the father was a failure. But I'm gonna take a stance that maybe you might not want to hear. From what I heard, speculation alleged, it was some niggas in LA that are, from there. I'm not talking about, just regular artists and shit like that. They like, bruh, we from here and we don't eat in that motherfucker right there. So that situation, I've never been to where that happened at, but from my understanding, that nigga was in the heart of the fucking trenches. I'm talking about the trenches of the trenches of the trenches that somebody of his stature should not be back then in 600 goddamn with $500,000 worth of shit on. That where he was at, if I'm understanding it correctly, he definitely kind of, because where he was at, those are the type of people you're gonna run into, if that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? The crime spree with a nigga and his son and his daddy and that's the type of environment that you in. Unfortunately, whether you in LA, New York, Atlanta, you know, the trenches is the trenches. And a lot of people in the trenches are fucked up and impoverished, and they feel like they have no way out, and they come up with some dumbass decisions. Some come up with some great shit. Some do some dumb shit. I don't know. I think that if he wasn't there, I don't think that would have happened to him, bro. I really believe that.
You can get robbed anywhere.
No,
and this is my feeling. Like, yeah, of course, there's some places.
You can't do that though.
Listen, there are certain places that are more likely for things to happen.
That's all I'm saying.
But at what point in time do we stop putting the blame on people living their life and put the blame on people that are picking up guns?
Bro, when you want to live this life, you don't get to live it that way.
The person that is wrong is the person that did the shooting, sir.
No, there is. That's not what we're just arguing. That's not, we're not saying that.
PnB Rock was living his life. He was out with his woman having goddamn lunch.
But PnB Rock ain't a regular person no more. And that's the part you keep holding on to. I'm just want to have lunch.
Biz, something happened to you ever, right? Mm-hmm. And these folks telling me, well, Biz was back in Pompano Beach or whatever on the block at a block party. He shouldn't have been there. That's why he died. I am not going to sit there and stand for that. Nah, nigga, the niggas that pulled out on Biz or whatever, I'm not going to do that.
Now, in that
I'm not going to do that. It's their fault. It's not your fault.
It's not my fault, but okay, if I'm not moving right, I can't be over there. I have to move right over there. I can go, but I gotta move a certain way to go.
Don't
it's
go.
Like I'm not saying
with all this jewelry and all this flashy cars.
I ain't even gonna say that because you know niggas that have on jewelry that ain't even so much of the key. It's like if you ain't really, and you know what I think. If you're not really from the streets, and I'm not talking about PnB, this is a little bit branch off, but you know you gotta really respect the streets, bro. Like, the streets ain't nothing to be played with. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of niggas got to understand it's a sidewalks all around the world for a reason. Everybody ain't meant for that street shit. And that street shit is very cutthroat and it's real. So
true indeed, but it still doesn't give a nigga a reason to shoot you, bro.
No, but if I'm in the streets and I'm fucked up and I have nothing and I have $112 in my fucking bank account and bills is due and I got this going on and that going on. Here comes a nigga scrolling by me with $500,000 worth of shit on. Mm-hmm. 9 times out of 10, here go the first thing. You know how the hood go.
Jordan Deshaun, what up?
You gonna say who that is? Oh, that's whoever, whatever. Who he here with? That's the main thing. Like, who you here with? What you doing over here? Oh, that's such and such. He with bop, 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 bop. Oh, I don't know that nigga. That's just a nigga who be making songs. That's that nigga called blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, he ain't with you, he ain't with him, he ain't with nobody over here. Okay, well, that's it. Check it, bet. That's all. That's what happens in the streets. If he front the streets like he say or he know, he should know that. So he supposed to have, at least if he was going to be in there, he damn near should have had it on his lap, eating in that motherfucker. If that's how he wanted to come, because, nigga, you not in Beverly Hills right now.
I'm not going to sit here and place the blame on the victim.
It's not his fault. I'm saying the circumstances that he put himself in is what gave him a lesser chance of surviving.
I'm still not going to put the blame on the victim. The circumstances was I was hungry. I went to eat. I should be able to go eat. It's a free country. I should be able to go eat wherever the hell I want to go eat at.
You can.
And the person, if somebody does something to you or somebody else or whatever, that's their fault. That's their upbringing. It's a 17-year-old kid and his daddy is the getaway driver. Yeah. That's not, I don't feel that's PnB Rock's fault. That's the daddy fault.
That's not his fault.
That's the daddy fault.
That's not PnB's fault.
So I can't place no blame on him.
I'm not placing it on blame. What I'm saying is when you get to a different level in life, you just move different, you know. So it's nobody's fault in those situations as far as the person that's just living their life. It's just they was lacking and not understanding the full situation of, you know, their positioning of who they are. You know, even if it was for a split second, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was preying on you. Like, in the streets, that's what it is. In the hood, that's what it is. It's a nigga wake up every day looking for a nigga that they goddamn could goddamn finesse, hit a lick, whatever. That's how it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you don't know that, you need to stay from around that shit because a lot of niggas is going into certain areas. You can go, bro, but do you know how to go over there is what I'm saying.
Charleston White had weighed in on that on an episode of the Ugly Money podcast. Let's hear it.
Well, you spent a lot of time in LA and you know, studied the gang culture out there. You know, we lost PnB Rock.
Yeah, what's his real name?
It's a great question.
Shit. Well, it's hard for me to. Well, no, I ain't gonna say it's hard, man. I'm gonna sound harsh.
Okay.
Man, it's hard to care about these niggas when you don't know about these niggas before they die.
Okay.
I care about what I care about what I see the living going through. The dead done exit out this motherfucker. Nothing. I don't see death as a bad thing. When I rationalize death, I ask myself.
This is available on our YouTube page, Ugly Money TV. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Every living creature and organism has to die. So I'm stuck with the question, how is it that this generation of humans, let me just say black people, they honor the shit out the dead, homie. They think you can't speak on the dead, but they'll speak on their mother. And the instruction is to honor thy mother and thy father. We'll disrespect our grandmothers. Homie, we'll see a little girl and her grandmother in the car next to us, and we'll bitch suck my dick, whole motherfucker. We'll be pumping gas, blasting that shit, and we won't have no respect for what's around us. But soon as a dead person dies, then nigga, that shit fucked me up. And so I've been asking everybody, man, what's PnB real name? Nigga just know the rapper.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, man, fuck that rapper, nigga. But
Charleston White's comments on PnB Rock.
See, he's saying.
Hold on, man. Let me hear what Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha ain't talked in a while.
I get what he's saying. I definitely get it. It's like basically when they say pay people their homage while they're here, like learn to care and respect people before they die. Look out for people before they die. Like the people in this particular incident who shot him, they should have looked out for him, cared about his life enough not to kill him. But now that he's dead, what else? What can we do? We just got to move on. Like you can't. It's really no protection at this point. He's already gone.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Charleston White, you know, his position is understandable, you know what I'm saying, but you know, it's still unfortunate, you know what I mean? So no matter how a nigga may look at it, if he did right, wrong, or he said whatever, that nigga still lost his life and he had kids and family. So no matter how you break it down, you know, it's just bad all the way around. So, you know, RIP to PnB, you know what I'm saying? Salute to his family, prayers to his family.
Rest in peace, PnB Rock. Let's go forward. Unfortunately, we got a longer list of artists that passed away. Want to go Big Scarr?
Yeah, man. Damn.
All right, I got a report. Miss Keisha, go ahead.
Memphis rapper Big Scarr died from accidental prescription drug overdose, family members say. Memphis rapper Big Scarr died as a result of a fatal prescription pain medication OD. Relatives tell MTZ. The up-and-coming rapper Uncle Arthur Woods tells us Big Scarr overdosed Thursday on prescription pills at his girlfriend's house in Memphis. Big Scarr's uncle says he did not know when his nephew got the meds, but he says Big Scarr faced several traumatic experiences in his life, including being shot and suffering a serious car accident injury.
Big Scarr passes away from overdosing. From an OD. when are we gonna realize that drugs aren't your friend? And anything that you can die from is not something that you should probably get addicted to. I can't blame nobody but himself. This is self-inflicted. This is suicide. If you know these things are going to harm you, you know these things are going to put you in a bad situation, and you continue to do them, then this is all self-inflicted. The bad part about this video is look at the demise of 3 young black brothers. One is dead. The other 2 are locked up with Fujiano and Pooh Shiesty. And a lot of these wounds are self-inflicted. No one made you.
Yeah.
And you had the money to go get therapy. You had the money to go get help. No one made you become addicted to these things. And I think a lot of times people are just trying to fit in, trying to be cool. And it's cool to live.
No. I'm sorry, I disagree.
You don't think people pop pills to be accepted?
No.
I'll talk to me.
I think this fentanyl shit is different right now, man. And the shit that's in these pills right now, it's a couple people that I'm not gonna say I know personally that you know what I mean, have passed. And I really do believe that these fake pills and this fentanyl shit is different. So it's like niggas ain't really setting out to kill theyself. They really just getting high. You know what I mean? And if you get a bad batch of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can be over for you. So, you know, I think, and this might sound however, whatever, but I just think niggas got to do a better job of who and where they getting their drugs from. Because I would say don't do them, but niggas gonna do them. So I feel like if it's certain meds you taking, you got to take you scripts, man. You got to get you shit right up out of the pharmacy, number one. And number two, you got to know what you taking because your body can only take but so much. So even if you getting the real deal up out of the pharmacy, if you pop in just say perks, for instance, you know what I'm saying? You popping perk 10s because there's no such thing as a perk 30. I wish people would stop saying that dumb ass shit. Perk 30s don't exist. That's blues, that's Roxy's, that's just whatever though. We'll talk about it. But let's just say you popping perk 10s or Roxy's, whatever the hell you feel like popping. Just because you got a script for these hoes don't mean you could pop 6 of these bitches tonight. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's a limit to that shit. You know what I mean? So I feel like the fake drugs, like, unfortunately, we just had Gangsta Boo pass. She's from Memphis.
We're gonna get on it. I just think the solution is to not abuse them. I just think that if you it's just a self-awareness to know, like, hey, I have a problem. I need to go get some help. This is something I can't control. And it's on the people that are around you to say, hey, you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? If I am eating myself into death, if this young lady or the woman that I'm with does not tell me, it's her fault.
And if you eat yourself to death, no, you
For
can't.
sure. No. If she has some blame into it. Now, hold on.
She got some blame.
Yeah. Listen. Now, the moment that she comes and says, hey, you know what? You need to eat better. Or, you know what? You don't need to eat this later. You know what? You need to carry your fat ass to the gym.
Right.
Or whatever. Then you know what? We can't blame her for that. But when it gets to a situation where no one is trying to correct that kind of behavior, are those people really for you, or are they yes men?
It doesn't matter because you as a grown man, you have to be held accountability.
True
for
indeed,
how you
exactly.
So
that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen regardless. As far as me, I would have to make that decision. There's nothing that anybody can do to stop a man from doing whatever he's going to do. Right. True indeed. That's something that really that we have to just just live on that level. But at the same time, in the same token, if I need help and nobody mentions it to me, that's on the people that's around me. We got a video about how Scarr really passed
As lovely as they used to be for the family of Alexander Woods, popularly known as Big Scarr. The 1017 record label signee, who had been in the limelight for a couple of years before the unfortunate incident that led to his death, was known as one of the fast-rising rappers of the new generation. Curious to know the disturbing truth about how Big Scarr dropped dead? Keep watching till the end of this video to see how Big Scarr really passed away. Trust me, you don't want to miss this.
Let's go.
House in Memphis the day he passed away. Big Scarr's uncle said he did not know when his nephew got the meds, and he further explained how Scarr also battled depression since the death of the late rapper's grandmother. He said it took a big toll on him. However, the police continue to investigate Big Scarr's death. When the news first surfaced about his death, some sources believed the late rapper was shot and killed because he had once suffered a gunshot wound a few years back. Big Scarr was shot in the hip in 2020. He had to have his...
So he was already shot before in 2020. He already been in a car accident earlier than that. So he's already had a history of just
traumatic events,
self-traumatic things.
Nah, you can't say self-traumatic with accidents and stuff.
Well,
don't do that.
Traumatic events.
Right.
And so I might be wrong, but I would assume that he is trying to self-medicate himself.
He could be. This could be a fact.
You feel what I'm saying?
This could be a fact.
But at what point in time does somebody say, bro, you got to stop?
But see, this the thing about this, though. I can tell you, hey, Nietzsche, you need to stop drinking them motherfucking Coca-Colas right there, bro. You every time that you know the doctor said that if you bop, and you be like, yeah, Biz, that's what's up. And you got them go in your office and you open one from your refrigerator and drink your motherfucking Coke. What can somebody point saying, like, if you grown, what can a nigga tell another grown man?
Nothing.
Like, if I say you should chill and she say you should chill and motherfucking me, Lex say you should chill, and you be like, man, you still go home at night and drink you a couple of them hoes before you lay down. Then what can we, you know what I'm saying? So I say that to say it's hard to try to tell whether it's Scarr or whoever, just another grown man, what he should and shouldn't, even if it's something that is beneficial, but you can't make a nigga listen. You can't
make a brother listen. And once you have told him and let a person know about their situation, if they don't choose to change, that is on them. I agree totally.
Right.
But if you have not,
right, if
you have not told them, if you have not done all in your power to get through to them, right, I feel that you hold some of the blame.
I go for that. If they are real people, you're supposed to, make a conscious effort to guys.
Long live Big Scarr.
Big Scarr.
Now, literally, in the same breath of the same similar reasons, we just lost Gangsta Boo.
Right.
Miss Keisha, unfortunately, I would like you to do the honors.
The Memphis hip-hop artist was found dead in a local home around 4 p.m. on New Year's Day. Gangsta Boo, a pioneering Memphis rapper and the second female member of the hip-hop group 3 6 Mafia, died on Sunday at the age of 43. Group member DJ Paul confirmed to People.
Gangsta Boo, a legend in her own right.
Right.
Overdosed.
Yes.
Overdosed. Maybe it's the same type of pills that Scarr used. We don't know. But either way, it's the same situation. Now, once again, I'm a little closer to this than most people because her last night living, she was with 8 Ball and MJG and my brother Kool-Aid, who called me that later that day that found out that she passed. And he said, man, she seemed fine.
That's what I was trying to tell you, not to cut you off. That's what I was saying. A lot of people are not like, oh, I'm finna kill myself. You see what I'm saying? They're taking shit on some regular get high shit. And it's just that some of these drugs right now are so much stronger than what they was before, and they have certain things in them that wasn't in them before. So now it's like, bro, you take a couple fake perks, You take a couple fake oxys, you take a couple fake Roxys, you know what I'm saying? That shit react wrong, it's over with for you.
But what isn't the solution to not take them?
But
am I being insensitive when I say that? It seems like you think I'm being insensitive.
A little bit, because you know niggas gonna take them.
No, they don't have to.
But
people choose. People choose. I think we got to start having some accountability. You choose to be an alcoholic. Yes, there may be some things that trigger it. There's maybe some things that start it, but that's a choice that you make. Just like I choose to eat chicken after 9 o'clock p.m. You know what I'm saying? And at what point in time is there some kind of accountability for the fact that, you know what, I might have did that shit to myself?
So what are you gonna do about eating this chicken after 9? What's
when I'm ready to stop, I'm ready to stop. But at the same time, guess what? All of the people around me have told me. Okay. All the people around, hey, bro, you need to you know what I'm saying? Eat some greens, go vegan. I be like, hell no.
Water, good Deer Park water.
So if something was to happen to me, that would be my fault and my fault alone. But if I'm sitting around here with a chicken at 11:30 p.m., or whatever, with a whole goddamn $5 fill-up box, and you ain't said nothing to me ever, you ain't my friend.
Right. I go for that.
You feel what I'm saying?
I go for that. But it's like your partner said, yeah.
Self-inflicted.
But it's self-inflicted, but I do think that shit is, in this day and age, which I'm not giving an excuse, but with this fentanyl shit, a lot of it is accidental, bro. A lot of niggas, a lot of women, a lot of people in general are not saying, man, tonight I'm finna kill myself. They just getting high. You know what I'm saying? And the shit go left, bro.
I don't feel like anybody should be doing certain types of drugs. In this particular case, if you've done it multiple times in the same amount every time and nothing has happened to you,
right.
In this particular incident, something happens to you and you're taking the same amount that you normally take, then I think the person, whoever you got that from, needs to be held accountable for that, because it's obviously there's been something has been tampered with or something.
You right though. What's the white boy name that could rap good?
Mike Miller.
Matt Miller. Mm-hmm. He overdosed in a situation like that, and I was watching like a little, AE special. They went through his phone and found, like she said, the dealer, and it was another white boy, sold him the pills, and I think he ended up getting like 20, 30 years, bro. Like. So,
yeah, because you obviously you must have did something.
Yeah, that does happen too now.
But the solution is still to refrain from doing it. That's why certain substances are illegal. Period. Everybody wants to jump over that. If you never did it, you would never overdose.
No,
or if you started doing it and you stopped doing it, you would never overdose.
Listen.
Can we get that? Can we have that conversation of the fact of accountability for the fact that, hey, I have a drug problem, I need to stop. It's not exactly the dealer's fault, because guess what? He's not going to give me drugs unless I pay for him and call him and ask him. It's not my friend's fault per se, because guess what? They told me several times, you know what? Stop doing that stuff, brother. It's not working for you. It is my fault if I overdose on drugs. It's self-inflicted. It's suicide. If we know that this substance is going to kill us, if we know that taking these things will harm our health and we continue to do it, and the people try to get us help and we don't get no help, why am I blaming the drug dealer?
As I just
why
said,
am I blaming you?
I've been
why
taking
am I
this
blaming
same
you?
drug,
It's on me.
if I've been taking this same drug for 2 years and nothing has happened to me, why would I think after 2 years that this is gonna happen today?
Because it's stupid to do it anyway.
It is, but I haven't overdosed on it.
Eat an apple.
This nigga said
no.
Eat an apple, some chewing gum.
No, that's just like people who vape and smoke. You're still gonna do it.
If this thing
and
put
you know
me
it
under,
cause
it's
cancer.
on me. It's on me. I don't want y'all saying, oh, I don't want you suing the vape company. Oh, they shouldn't have sold him that vape juice. It's on me. I do this at my own risk.
Look now.
No, I do not want you suing. I'm telling you now, I do not want you suing the vape company. Oh, they put
if they lace your stuff
vape.
And you die, then yes, they are going to get sued.
No, it's on me.
What if they lace your vape juice?
You weren't going there to
what
purchase.
What if you get some lace vape juice?
Yes, you weren't going there to purchase lace vape juice. You were going to purchase
because I didn't have
what
to
you
have
normally
this.
purchase. It does not matter. You don't have to have McDonald's, but if they lace my burger, then somebody better be defending, going after their ass.
McDonald's is not an illegal substance.
It don't matter.
It should be.
Vaping is not an illegal substance too, but they can.
When are we going to get accountability for people having addictions that they need to fix?
Addiction is now. You know what?
When are we going to have accountability for that?
You know what? That's what you just.
They do. They need to fix that.
Is a whole nother discussion.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
if you overdose on something and you've already said in the past that you have a history of this, then why wouldn't you get help and given? I understand it is not as easy as snapping your fingers. But if you are not actively doing it and you succumb to this particular substance, then quite frankly, you have committed suicide.
Okay, what if you were actively doing it and relapsed? And you died?
What if you only did it like once a year?
Stop giving excuses. Stop giving excuses.
No, what if you're trying to do it?
Stop giving them excuses. Why are y'all giving them excuses?
What if you try to and you relapse and die?
Why are you giving them excuses?
I'm saying, you said that you're supposed to be stopping. Okay, you stop and you relapse. And then this time you relapse, you die. Whose fault? How do you look at that?
Mine. Okay. I took the dope, not you.
Okay.
You just sold me the dope after I called you for it. That ain't your fault. That's my fault. You hooking me up. He probably gave me a good price. Oh, that boy needs you back. Boy, he got them perk 45s.
Well, you're not supposed to.
You sold me a perk 45, and I've been popping perk 10s for 3 years, and I say, oh, yeah, I got this new shit, boy, called the perk 45. And I take that bitch and I crawl over, nigga, that's my fault. That ain't on you. I asked for it.
Because you shouldn't.
Because the perk 45 laced with fentanyl, dumpster juice, and goddamn Clorox bleach.
Not a pharmacist, not a doctor, so you shouldn't be selling something that you don't
shouldn't
know
be buying nothing.
You shouldn't. Neither one.
Thank
but
you.
The person
That's what I'm
still
saying.
Alive is still responsible for the death of that person.
No.
Yes,
I'm not the person that's responsible for their death.
They are, because you shouldn't be selling something illegal.
If you're taking an uncontrolled, illegal substance and you're choosing to do that,
well,
that
if
is
you're
on you.
choosing to sell it to the person, then it's on you for their death.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
If you call me and ask me for a perk 45 and I bring you
and you have the right
45,
to say no, you decided to take your time.
Me for it.
Just because somebody.
I need my $45.
No, you didn't have to sell it to me.
Nah.
You could have thought about my well-being.
Y'all are blaming the wrong people, bro.
No, we're blaming the wrong people.
You could have thought about
the person that's responsible.
If you wanted to be a pharmacist and sell drugs, you should have went to school to be a pharmacist.
So if you leave this studio
and
today,
sell drugs legally.
Hold on, Queen. If you leave this studio today and you go up the street and you buy you 2/5 of Hennessy and 1/5 of goddamn Casamigos and you drink all of them things back to back to back and you die from alcohol poisoning, is it the damn liquor store's fault that they sold it to you?
That's not an illegal substance.
Is it their fault?
It's legal to do that.
Yeah.
You were just talking about illegal
substances. What if they sold it to you after 12
substances?
midnight when the liquor was off? Is it their fault? Get out of here.
Yes, you could say that. That would be an argument. That would be an argument because you weren't supposed to sell it afterwards.
Speaking of which, this episode is being brought to you by Shoe Crazy Wine Spirits. Go to Shoe Crazy Wine at shoecrazywine.com to get yours today. They have triple distilled black female-owned liquor, vodka, moonshine, brandy. Definitely tap in with Shoe Crazy. Use the code #Ugly Money to get your 20% off Shoe Crazy Wine and Spirits official sponsor of the Ugly Money podcast.
Get in there.
Let's move forward. If a person, Amanda Barrino says, if a person walked through the woods and pick up a mushroom and eat it, and it's poisonous, do we burn down the forest or say, damn, this dummy should have knew better? Snap!
Hey, listen.
Snap!
That's totally different.
Thank
That's
you,
not the forest
Amanda
isn't directly
like
giving that to that individual. The forest is not like here. The forest is not a person. It's just a
place.
Nah, I think like that don't make sense.
Nah, yeah. She sound like she on shrooms right now. She sound like she on shrooms. Shout out to you, Amanda. We appreciate you, shrooms. Go ahead, ain't nothing wrong with you eating mushrooms.
It's the ground fault because they shouldn't have got down.
No, that's totally different. This is an actual person giving someone something that they should not be handing over to them.
Yeah, that's
just like
it's an illegal substance.
A 15-year-old call a weed man and say, "Hey, give me a perk." you gonna be ready to lock that man up for selling drugs to your minor child.
They're gonna lock him up regardless.
Exactly. So that's what we saying. You shouldn't be selling drugs. So you are a part of it. That's our point.
Cap, because if they don't get it from me, you gonna get it from somewhere else. I think y'all
get it somewhere else because I ain't trying to do time for
y'all love to put blame on the people that actually didn't do it. Like
you did. You gave me the drug. If you never gave me the drug, I wouldn't have nothing to say.
Allow me to talk, Queen. If I know you might be triggered. In every situation that we've talked about tonight, from Takeoff to PnB Rock, y'all have everybody else to blame except for the person that actually did it. If somebody gets shot, that means that the person at fault is the person that pulled the trigger.
Fact.
I hope they burn in hell.
Okay, but you didn't blame Michael.
If somebody overdosed on pills, the person that took the pill is the person that's at blame. That's their fault. That is not the person that sold them, the person that made it. No, it's the person that took this. I'm going to take this. I die. My fault. My fault. Where's accountability for the people that actually did it?
No.
Now, if I do a self-inflicted thing by taking some controlled substances and I die, that's my fault. If somebody takes a goddamn gun or some kind of weapon and ends my life, it's their fault. It's not the girlfriend's fault. It's not the homeboy's fault. It's not the fact that they were strolling dice or playing Nintendo 64. It's their fault.
I think accountability is what we're saying, but the accountability also go both ways.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying.
R.I.P.
PnB.
No, I think it was on Gangsta Boo. R.I.P. Gangsta Boo.
Gangsta Boo. And Big Scarr, too.
R.I.P. Big Scarr.
Damn, it's a lot of people, a lot of artists passed.
Man.
Just in
JayDaYoungan passed.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy.
JayDaYoungan passed.
That was crazy.
Unfortunately, we got more to read, Miss Keisha. Go ahead and do the honors.
JayDaYoungan ambushed by 5 gunmen. Dad details the fatal shooting. Popular Louisiana rapper JayDaYoungan was fatally ambushed by 5 gunmen, according to his father, who was there when his son was gunned down. The slain rapper's dad, Kenyatta Scott, tells MTZ he and his son TMZ. I'm sorry.
She had a what you call it?
I did not. Don't,
what you call it? The
don't be telling. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He and JayDaYoungan were sitting in the front yard of their Louisiana home Wednesday evening when a black truck pulled up and 3 people hopped out with guns.
So, JayDaYoungan.
5. Now it's 3. I'm confused.
3 hopped out with guns. Scott said his son was running inside the house, but 2 more people with guns approached him from the side of the property, and the shots rang out. JayDaYoungan was ambushed.
Yeah, he was.
That was planned.
Yes.
That was something that they purposely put that together for a street, quote unquote, street niggas to have 5 people, 3 to flush him out and 3 to catch him on the back end.
Yeah.
That's like a military tactic.
That was some shit. Yeah. He had something going on in the streets. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, he had issues way deeper than rap. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? So that incident right there, I don't know.
That sounds personal.
Definitely. Nigga, you don't accidentally get shot by 5 niggas at one time. So, you know, it's for that's a I need to see or maybe hear more. I didn't know that I knew he got shot, but I did not know that it was 5 niggas or 3 niggas. I guess so. That means he seen the 3 that was coming at him and tried to run back inside of his house, and then 2 niggas ran from the side of the house and shot him. Like, yeah, he never stood a chance with that one, unfortunately. That sound crazy.
They wanted him back. It makes you think, like, what did you do?
Yeah, what did you have going on? Yeah. Something.
To make 5 people band together to kill you.
And I'm not even gonna say what he did, because sometimes you might not even do quote unquote whatever. But what was the instance? Something happened with somebody, basically, that, you know what I'm saying, caused that to transpire like that.
Now, shortly thereafter, that situation with JayDaYoungan, because a lot of people have came at Lil Durk about not sliding for Vaughn and things of that nature, not crashing out, basically. there was a retaliation for that. Somebody slid for JayDaYoungan. FG Famous arrested. Hold on, I read this. I pulled a clip up for y'all. FG Famous arrested for retaliation shooting tied to JayDaYoungan's murder. He was reportedly taken into custody in New Orleans. Rapper FG Famous was reportedly arrested in New Orleans over the weekend. Alleged retaliation shooting following the murder of best friend JayDaYoungan. Hip Hop DX reports that the Louisiana native was taken into custody while shopping for clothes to wear at the late rapper's funeral. It isn't clear if anyone was injured in the alleged shooting.
So he didn't shoot nobody, but he got. I mean, I don't get it. That ain't make sense to me.
He slid.
He slid on who? Because he didn't hit. They said there wasn't nobody got hit or shot, so he just slid his ass to jail. I don't get what happened.
Is it smart to slide for your homie?
Oh, I mean, if that's your people, of 1,000%, yeah, of course it is. You got to ask yourself that if you got somebody that you rocking with or whatever, that's your people, and something happened to them, and what happens to them, they don't die of natural causes, like maybe whatever, and you know your people, and especially if they wasn't maybe an aggressor in the situation and they happen to die from an incident, like the shit we just said with Takeoff. You don't think it's like niggas that be like, man, if I can catch up with whoever, whatever, like nigga, a motherfucker gonna feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just natural though.
So is it smart to do that?
I don't think it's smart or not smart. I think that's just a natural instinct that someone, death is something that's gonna bring certain things out of people that, only death can bring out of you. So, how you choose to cope with it, I'm not gonna say a nigga right or a nigga wrong. If they decide they want to late night go over here and shoot all this shit up and shoot 200 times, and everybody over here on this, like, they might got to deal with the consequences come for that.
For sure. Miss Keisha.
I don't think they wrong.
Would you slide for your homie?
For a homie, no. I would make sure that the person who's accountable for their death is held accountable.
What if
for
the police ain't moving quick enough?
No. But for my child, I'm sliding.
Don't care. Don't care what go on. Don't care if you get 50 years.
I don't give a damn.
You popping them.
Put me in there. And I'm going to smile.
For your child. That's the only person you slide for?
Definitely. I will be there.
God damn, boy. It's fucked up, man.
Yeah. You heard it. You heard it first.
Mm-hmm.
Biz, would you slide for your homie?
Definitely. For sure. If it came to what it needed
regardless
to.
Regardless of the ramifications.
No. Oh, I thought you said regardless of what they did. Yeah, no. Niggas ain't thinking that, the sad part about it, and this is the sad part, unfortunately, niggas don't be thinking about what's gonna come behind all that and all that other shit. It be behind like, okay, something happened to my peoples, and nigga feel some type of way, so nigga get to it. So, unfortunately in those type of times, niggas ain't really thinking about all this ramifications. Niggas is thinking about getting some straightening. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how that is. Not smart, but that's kind of how that.
Would I slide for my homie? Would I slide?
If niggas jump Ruger at the such and such and such, if niggas jump Ruger and such at the whatever the hell, you see what I'm saying? And Ruger like Ruger, such like him. And they say, man, I don't know. We was in the motherfucker chilling. This nigga said some shit. He said shit. And niggas jumped us in there. And woo. They like, man, I know where these niggas at. These niggas be right over here at the goddamn Ugly Money studio. I'm finna go over there. Let's slide, Nietzsche. Let's go. You sliding for your people? What you doing? And this ain't even death involved now. So
I'm about to talk.
Okay.
Long live JayDaYoungan.
Long live JayDaYoungan.
I'll slide like a motherfucker. Man. We talked about Snootie Wild a little earlier. We can brush on that. Unfortunately, the sound wasn't working.
Long live Snootie.
Long live Snootie Wild, man.
Long live Snootie.
Yeah, yo. All I know is yeah, yo.
Yeah, that was a big record.
He had a big record. I actually did a lot of touring with Snootie Wild when his record first popped off, when he first signed with Gotti or whatever, and he was moving around crazy. Let's go ahead and read this right quick, if you don't mind, Miss Keisha.
Man arrested in shooting death of Memphis rapper Snootie Wild, authorities say. A 22-year-old man was arrested Wednesday in the shooting death of Memphis rapper Snootie Wild, authorities said. Ivory Duke Williams was taken into custody without incident and charged with the murder of Wild, whose real name was LaPreston Porter, during the early hours of February the 25th in Houston, according to a city news release.
So this is my thing. These niggas is getting caught, bruh.
Facts.
There has not been a rapper's death this year that was quote unquote unsolved, or at least don't have a person in custody as suspect. Right. So why do people insist on trying to get away with this bullshit? First and foremost, anytime you're around a person of that kind of fame and relevance, there's going to be cameras around. Everybody's going to be watching them. Everybody's going to be looking at them. So, it's just like the stupidest crime ever to think that you're about to kill a rapper and get away with it these days.
You know what? And unfortunately, you do have a lot of people that end up getting locked up. But niggas don't care. You know what I'm saying? You happen to be a rapper, but at the end of the day, if it's an issue that a nigga has with you, even if it's a dumb issue or whatever the fuck the so-called, it might not even be an issue, whatever it is supposed to be. Nigga got an issue with you. You happen to be a rapper, nigga don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it don't really be on that type of timing. You know what I'm saying? It be what it is, and, nigga be like, oh, sometimes that go against you being a rapper. Sometimes you know what I'm saying? Niggas hold that damn near against, oh, this rap ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Come through here, think he just cut in my hood, or, you know what I'm saying? Get money and fuck my bitches and do what he want and then leave like everything motherfucker. You know what I mean? So it just comes with this shit, you know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, I don't know the whole details of what happened with him and his specific incident, but it comes with the shit.
Long live Snootie Wild, man. Long live Snootie Wild. Long live
Snootie.
everybody that we lost. We also lost Lil Keed this year. Very sad situation.
Yeah, that one was shock.
That one hurt.
I just seen today on my timeline, it say that he died from complications of something that I think is related to like having cancer or something.
Yeah, let's
you know what I'm saying?
let's go ahead, Miss Keisha.
Lil Keed's cause of death confirmed by the coroner 7 months after he died suddenly at the age of 24. Lil Keed died on May the 13th, roughly 2 hours after he was admitted to the hospital for stomach and back pain. His cause of death has been determined after he died suddenly in May. The rapper, who was also associated with Young Thug's YSL Records, died at the age of 24. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner coroner ruled that he died of natural causes due to esophagioma.
Yeah.
What is that?
Higher than normal level of eosinophils, which are a type of disease-fighting white blood cell. This condition most often indicates a parasitic infection, an allergic reaction, or cancer.
Let's find out what ensophilioma is.
Yeah, look that up.
Let's look that up. Right
I ain't gonna lie, that's the first time I heard it. I heard the cancer part, so that's what caught my attention. But yeah, look that up because I don't know what the hell that means. To be honest.
All right, so we over here. Esophilioma, the increased number of esophils in the blood occurring to the response of some allergens, drugs, and parasites, and in some cases leukemia. It's the cancer you was talking about.
Yeah.
What is esophilioma? Serious disease. Depending on esophil count, esophilioma can be mild or moderate or severe. High esophil levels can indicate a mild condition such as a drug reaction or allergy. Maybe that's why people were saying that he overdosed at first. Or a severe condition could cause it, including some blood disorders. Now, I know a lot of people that are close to Keed. Keed didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Keed was a clean rapper.
Right.
He didn't. From what I understood, he wasn't much of a drinker, a druggie, nothing as such. That is sad.
He was.
That wasn't
young.
his fault.
Yeah, he was hella young.
And he was young. That wasn't his fault. that's just the powers that be. I think he was just dealt a real bad hand. And it was crazy about it because he kind of he got locked up like right when Thug was going to jail.
I didn't think he got locked up. I thought he never got locked up.
Not locked up. He died right before.
Oh yeah,
right when Thug was
yeah.
You heard about it like this, like the next day. Like,
He just I seen that. I was like, yeah, that shit was kind of like coincidental. I think, maybe within the week that Thug them got picked up, he died within that. I want to say within that week, even a few days type shit.
Yeah, man. It's unfortunate, and
a lot of people thought he overdosed. They need to just chill.
Yeah, you know, and I never like to put out that kind of information too quick or whatever until we know, like, yo, what is the reason and what's the cause of death? Like this, you know, Keed didn't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? He was just dealt a bad hand as far as health. And, you know, nobody deserves to die, in my opinion, but long live Lil Keed.
Yeah, long live Keed.
Any comments on Keed, Miss Keisha? You met him before, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
Never met him?
No.
Never met him?
You got jokes.
Inside joke. Let's move forward. We lost Coolio.
Oh, shit.
We lost Coolio. Is it messed up that rappers don't get the press of dying naturally, that they get the press of being killed? Isn't that kind of messed up?
Bad news is better for news. So, wow. You know,
that was hard.
Yeah, you know, bad news is a better headline. It's a better topic. It's a better thumbnail. It's a better drop. So, unfortunately, saying Coolio passed of natural causes, it won't get the same as if it was something negative of how he passed. You know what I mean? Unfortunately.
Yeah, he died of natural causes. Let's see who else we lost. He died at the age of 59. We talked about Trouble and Keed, Snootie Wild, Long Live. Who is Gunu? You know who that is?
It's an artist from DC, up and coming artist. He didn't catch he just started to catch his wave, and I forgot how I've heard of him though. I heard of him.
But long live Gunu.
Long live that guy.
They said Prince George County Police Department confirmed that the 24-year-old rapper, his murder remains unsolved. Oh wow!
Yeah.
A reward of $25,000 being offered to information in the case. Shouts out to Gunu. DJ K Slay. He passed away from COVID.
COVID took him down. You know, that was a shock.
COVID was done.
Yeah, that was a shock. I seen that and was, you know, K Slay low key, he's like a real big pioneer for New York City when it comes to, you know, DJs and breaking artists and speaking for the streets, and, you know, that was a big loss.
Yeah, shouts out K Slay, man. Shouts out the Drama King, man.
For sure.
Who else? Lil Keed, we discussed. Trouble, we discussed. Long Live Trouble. JayDaYoungan, we discussed. Pat Stay.
Who's that?
The battle rapper.
Oh, I'm no disrespect. I'm not familiar with.
You're not familiar with Pat Stay?
Nah, no disrespect.
Yeah, he was a battle rapper. He got stabbed. Early hours of September 4th, Pat Stay was a victim of a stabbing downtown Halifax, Nova Scotia, that would untimely result in the death in the same morning when police and emergency personnel arrived to the crime scene. Stay was rushed to the local hospital where he was pronounced dead within hours and being treated for his injuries. He's in one of those countries that don't allow.
Nova Scotia?
Yeah,
where that's
Canada.
At? Canada?
Yeah, they don't really rock with guns out there like that. Like they knife game, like Great Britain and shit. Like them boys knife game?
No, I ain't gonna lie, man. Unfortunately, man, I know somebody who got shot in Canada, man. Like family member, like they, you know, it's turned up.
The knife game is crazy too.
Yeah, it's
like,
all
because when they get the
you know what's funny though? People don't think about it getting, you know what I'm saying, shit going up, but it go down over there too, like in real life. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But that's unfortunate. I'm not as familiar with who he is, but
battle rapper
somebody getting stabbed up, that's hell. Yeah, that's hell.
PnB Rock, of course, we discussed him. Coolio, we discussed him. Long live Takeoff, long live Takeoff. Big Scarr, long live. Man, we lost a lot. Lil Keed, Gangsta Boo. Dang. I think that's all on this page. Goodness gracious. I think there's a list. Hold on. Rappers who died in 2022 list. Yeah, Coolio. A lot of Cash Desto. You heard of him?
A lot of Cash Desto. Was that Lil Uzi artist?
I have no idea.
I think that was Lil Uzi artist. I could be wrong.
I have no idea, bro. A lot of Cash Desto. Man, we lost a lot of them, though, bro. What famous rappers died in 2022? Yeah, I think we covered a lot of them. Man, RP everybody that we lost this year, man. Pray that we don't have as many. Because, you know, it was a time that we were losing a rapper every month, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. This year, I think in the last 2 years, we've lost more artists than we have ever lost in the whole time of hip-hop being created and being existing. In the last 2 years, we've lost more artists than ever.
T. Who? Brooklyn rapper T. Who passed away from being shot.
Okay, yeah. He was that was he come from Pop Smoke. Them
Wavy
Camp.
Navy Pooh, he was signed to QC, right?
Oh yeah, shout out Wavy Navy, man. I ain't gonna lie, they caught Wavy Navy down bad down in Dade, man. Like all the way down south, broad daylight type shit with his family.
Was he from there?
Yeah, he from Miami. This nigga was in traffic coming from the zoo with his family and shit. This nigga had his girl in the car. This nigga had, I want to say like 2-3 kids in the car. Bruh,
And they killed him in front of his kids?
nigga pulled up on that boy at the light. When you know how you be turning? Like say it's green, when you turn at the light. When you making a turn and shit, nigga, you know how you be right next to each other like this. Nigga pulled up and, man, nigga shot in that bitch about 20, 30 something times.
Did they hit the kids?
They hit him. Every shot hit him. Nobody else got hit. When I say nobody else got hit, I'm talking about, bruh, nobody else got hit. And he had his kids and his girl in there.
Sounds personal.
Every shot hit that nigga,
Sounds
bruh.
personal.
Like, it was some wild shit.
Sounds personal.
Rest
You
in
know,
peace,
jealousy
Wavy
can be
Navy.
personal.
Yeah.
A chick can be personal.
You know, that was an unfortunate. I forgot about that. Was definitely a wild one.
Yeah. It said here, Miami rapper Wavy Navy Pooh died January 14th following a reported drive-by shooting in his hometown, Miami. The Miami rapper was just 28 when he was gunned down driving a Toyota Camry near the zoo in Miami.
Yeah.
Bourbon was said to be connected with multiple North Miami-Dade gang shooting the past year. And see, this is the thing. This is what I mean. This man is driving a Toyota Camry near the zoo with his family.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't say that he was in the wrong place, or that he was, or that he shouldn't have been over there, or all these things that we said about Takeoff. Like, bro, he was with his family.
Okay, but look. Though,
So when do we give the accountability for the people that did it?
I think with a situation like that, I put accountability on definitely the person who did it. He had an issue with whoever.
I
and they
think
had
all
an
of them
issue.
situations should be on the person that did it. That's what I've been saying the whole night.
Yeah, he that issue right
You
there.
get
was
killed
definitely-
anywhere, bro. You get killed driving to the zoo with your family.
Yeah, that shit. You know, but he had a lot going on outside. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it said. That's what it said.
So, you know, I think in that situation, he would have been better moving here and fucking with QC and staying up under that shit and playing it close. Because P them wanted him to work, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I think he came here for a little bit and then went
Heard
back
of
to
Lil
the
Devin?
crib. Who?
Lil Devin.
Lil Devin.
Born
no.
in Indiana as Devin Swan, gained recognition for tracks such as MVP and the remix to Coil Rage No Party. Devin was killed January by celebrating the new year at a party at his family home. R.I.P. Lil Devin. Archie Eversole, bro. I remember him now.
Who Archie? Who?
We ready.
Okay.
We ready. Archie Eversole, American rapper best known for his 2002 single We Ready, was born in Germany with his military parents, were stationed in the country on March 25th. After Eversole was found by police at Decatur gas station with gunshot wounds to the face. The rapper revealed that someone had broken into his bedroom and shot him while he was asleep. He was hospitalized but sadly died from injuries at the age of 37 on April 3rd, 2022. His brother Alexander Cross was arrested at Eversole's home and charged with the murder, and officers had noticed blood stains on his socks.
Wait a minute. You say they picked his
brother got charged
with the murder. Damn. That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. I can't speak on it. I don't know the background to it, but just the fact that, you know, his brother picked up for it, I know the family go through a lot with that. Like the mom, that's both her sons. Like you lose two sons at one. You know what I mean? Like that's heavy.
How,
that's heavy.
as a mother, if you have one child that kills the other child, do you disown that other child?
As a mother, honestly speaking, no, not if you are a loving mother. You're gonna be hurt. You're gonna be angry. You're gonna have some type of resentment. But at the same time, because you love your child, you're not going to just disown them or not talk to them anymore. That sounds crazy. Because your love is gonna overpower that. Like you gonna most likely it's gonna take you a minute to maybe talk to them or whatever, but that's your baby if you're a real mom. This is just what comes with it, being a mom.
Yeah, but man, if two of your daughters start fighting out there right now, you ain't disowning nothing. You gonna break it up and you just gonna feel a certain type of way about it, but you ain't gonna.
But if your older daughter shoot the baby sister,
that's I'm asking you.
Are
this
you
'cause
still
you got
about to
daughters.
be?
I got sons. What you gonna do? God forbid. Let's not put. I don't want to put nothing in that.
Oh man, I can't fuck with her.
Yeah.
I can't fuck with her. You ain't in this family no more.
So she can't
fuck with
so
her.
If they acquit her, she go to wait. Let me give you the scenario, bro. She go to court. It was whatever they acquit her. She try to come back.
Me for shit.
She try to come back Thanksgiving and spend with the family. She can't come back.
Hell no.
She trying to say it wasn't her fault.
She trying to get popped. Not by me.
Bruh, come on now. You can't.
Serious.
I'm saying it's your other daughter. It's two daughters.
I'm about holding people accountable for your actions. You didn't have to do that. There was something that we could have had a conversation. We could have had a talk. Why did you go do that? Why would you take the life of your sibling? Why would you go take the life of your own family blood? There was nothing that we couldn't have sat down and talked out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and even if it's a situation where it's no talking involved, you could have went your way, I could have went my way. We could have just kept on living.
Right.
Like, I just see, as a person that's been in combat situations, killing is not as cool as people make it seem to be.
Right.
When you've actually had to put a bullet in someone's head and see the life leave their body, it's not as cool as all these rappers making in these rap songs. And a lot of times I can tell a lot of these guys be lying because they talk about it with such granuoso. Right. And then some of the people I hear and I be like, oh boy, he actually really did it. He might have some, you could see the killer in their eyes. But as a person that's actually had to take a life, it is not as cool because you always remember that person's face. I can still see that like 13, 14-year-old kid that I popped between the eyes in Iraq.
Yeah.
I can still see his face.
Yeah, that's just something gonna stay with you.
Now, do I regret it? No, it was legal and everything. He was trying to bomb us. He was definitely trying to get us. So I went ahead and pop, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's nothing that is just so celebrated. It's nothing that's so cool. That's so,
like you say, that's for niggas who ain't, like you say, that's for niggas who ain't, been through certain situations, but 9 times out of 10, that's nothing that a nigga's gonna be happy to celebrate and happy to glorify. You know what I'm saying?
FBG Cash, you heard of him?
Yes, I have.
From Detroit, right?
Yeah, no, he's from Chicago.
Chicago.
He was in the same group with FBG Duck and FGG. That whole butter.
They trying to get rid of all them boys.
Yeah, I think niggas. I want to say niggas put a tracker on his shit, bro. I could be wrong.
Yeah, Chicago rapper FBG Cash, whose real name was Tristan Hamilton, was shot and killed in the city's south side on June 10th. The one-time rapper was just 31 years old. Sadly, a 29-year-old female accompanying him was also shot in critical condition at the time. As per the Chicago Police Department, a black four-door sedan, which looked like a Cadillac, approached the vehicle, which Cash and other female companions were seated. An identified offender got out and opened fire before climbing back into the car and fleeing westbound. Cash dropped the debut album Heart of the Streets on January 2021 and has been collaborating with the likes of famous Dash Lotto Savage. He was scheduled to release a new song and video called Crazy Lane on the same day he was killed.
Damn.
Long live Cash, man.
Yeah.
Rollie Bands, you heard of him?
Who?
Rollie Bands from Tampa.
No.
He was shot too.
No, never heard of Rollie Bands.
Long live Rollie Bands.
No disrespect. Long live Rollie Bands.
Naughty Osama. Goodness gracious, he looked like he's 5.
Definitely.
Ethan Reyes, popularly known as Naughty Osama, got into a fight with another 15-year-old teenager at City College West, blah, blah, blah. He was stabbed during the fight with a 15-year-old robber teenager on July 9th. Osama subsequently passed away at Mount Sinai Morningside Hospital. He was just 14 years old when he died. He got stabbed.
Yeah. They start young with the wildness
What's
now,
going
man.
on? Young Slowby. Long live him. From Stockton. Earl Swavey. Long live him. Cause of death became known recently by an autopsy report which obtained. He was driving a car carrying multiple passengers and was shot by someone outside a party in downtown LA. Goodness gracious. Hypo. Some of these guys we don't even know.
Right.
Long live. Goodness gracious, man. Hey man, I just and you know what? This is the thing. This is the reason why I be so hard on people about picking up guns. Look how many damn rappers and people given we talking about the rappers, but how many people that just died of gun violence every day? And it's just like, bro, you couldn't just went your separate way. It's like you had to go do that. Like it's what is that serious where you got to take another person's life and risk your life in the process because you're getting caught?
I think that's what we was talking about a little earlier as far as niggas not thinking shit like that through. You know what I'm saying? Nigga don't be thinking. You know, female, she not thinking. Like nobody in that specific moment of when that particular incident is happening, nigga ain't thinking, bro. And nigga just make a decision on some emotional shit right then, and a lot of people end up, you know, having to suffer the consequences for that shit later on for something that they didn't even think through. You know what I'm saying? They really didn't care nothing too heavy about, or it's something like you say could have been, I could have just left and went my own separate little, you know, my own way or whatever. So, yeah, niggas not thinking, bro. I don't think that niggas not thinking in that situation.
It's unfortunate. And people end up, you know,
I
spending the
think
rest of
it's
their
more
life in jail.
unfortunate for the families, man. I don't be feeling sorry for grown people, like you said. Accountability is a motherfucker. I think the people that be affected the most is like the kids, the mothers, the fathers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they obviously had nothing to do with the shit. Now you got, you know, some young lady lost her father, some young boy lost his father. You know, a mother lost her son, father lost his son, auntie lost her nephew. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that trickle down effect be held too. You know what I mean?
Before we get out of here, we lost the Godfather this year.
Who that?
Kevin Samuels.
Oh man, salute to Kevin. He was a real one. His game was needed, man. We needed him too, because he was giving them exactly what they needed. It was, yeah, we hated to see that. Well, it was a lot of people, I don't know, it was a lot of people like trying to celebrate his death like they knew him or something. Like it was, I don't know what that was about, but R.I.P. to him, man, because I saw a lot of females in particular that was like, you know, kind of
wishing death on a man they never met.
Or just because
wishing death on a man that never put his hands on a woman.
Just be online
wishing death on a man
shit.
that never took nothing from nobody, never raped nobody, never violated nobody. Wishing death on a man because of his opinion.
Yeah, I ain't like that part. I thought that was too much for me.
Y'all ladies got to tighten the fuck up.
Yeah, that was too much for me, man.
Let's go ahead and play this video.
Report with Angela Yee.
It says information for those suspected of a crime and subsequently detained. And so underneath that, the word police is written in Swedish. Helped him beat his armed robbery charge as well. All right, so Kevin Samuels' cause of death was reportedly hypertension per a report from TMZ. They said it has been classified as one of natural causes. So they said that he had, notably mentioned is
high blood pressure.
Atenolol, blah, blah, blah. It's something that's prescribed for people who have hypertension. So they're saying
that's high blood pressure.
Actually what his cause of death was.
It's high blood. That's
he went out doing what he loved. He went out doing what he loved. He was with one of them things, and he told y'all women that the young girls could keep their hands off of him. He went out like a G. He went out doing what he loved, being with a beautiful woman and handling his business the way he was handling it. You know what I'm saying? Long live the Godfather. Shame on you, bitter bitches that was wishing death on him. I understand you may not. Why you so quiet?
I'm not really a fan of his.
You're not really a fan of his.
I mean, yeah, she's not a fan of Kevin Samuels at all.
What is it in particular that about Kevin Samuels you weren't that much of a fan of.
I don't like his delivery. I don't like the fact that
so you don't like
he
the way
doesn't. I don't feel like the way that he picks and chooses what type of women he want to speak to in a certain way. Like if you're gonna be that way all the way around with men, women, everybody. Like when he had the interview with Nicki Minaj, like they were on live together. The way that he would normally talk to another woman, an average woman on the street, he didn't talk to her that way.
Yeah.
Because she's high value.
It does not matter. It does not matter.
That was the whole thing Kevin was talking about.
It does not matter.
He was telling them regular average
the
chicks
same thing that he was telling other women about them not being married. He died not married, and he died with a health condition that he was talking about other women would have. And those same women that he was dissing, they are yet still alive.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Now.
So maybe he should have been.
And them bitches
himself.
still ain't got no husband.
It don't matter, but they still here to end up with the possibility of being able to get.
Kevin Samuels woke up a generation.
Yeah, he was on some shit.
No, he woke up messed, and that's why the Lord took him.
Are you triggered, Queen? If you triggered, say you triggered.
I am, and I'm not ashamed to say it.
Kevin Samuels woke up a generation. He woke up men, and for us to know our worth and our value, because we had been being misused, mistreated, and undermined by our female counterparts in a lot of these situations. And Kevin Samuels just told us to make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
If I'm bringing a turkey, at least you could bring in some stuffing, baby girl. But you know, a lot of these women will come with plastic forks and knives and think they're about to eat a whole Thanksgiving meal, and you're not bringing enough to the table. And Kevin Samuels was the type of person that would call them out on that. And you know, did I agree with everything he said? No.
You're listening to a man.
But I agree with the premise of what he was speaking on. I agree with the fact that, you know what, a lot of these women are banking on us not knowing and understanding our value so they can prosper. She is banking on the fact that I don't know and realize that I'm high value. I don't know to realize my value so that she can manipulate me in the way that she wants to manipulate you. And I always thought it was weird because men, we have to actually make our value breathe. Our value has to be real. We look at a man's bank account, you look at what a man owns, you look at a man, you know, his social status, you look at tangible things to determine, oh, that's a high value man. Women can just say, I'm valuable.
Yeah.
There is nothing to justify it. Or why do you feel that you're high value? Because I said so.
You know what? I think the women, like she said, just had a problem with his delivery. He was saying a lot of real shit. I think the way he was saying it was the way that they was definitely not used to hearing that delivery, and it was definitely not that cookie cutter shit where it's like, yeah, you know, everything's gonna be his delivery was very, very, you know, harsh, I guess I could say.
So it's Charleston White's, but it doesn't mean the things he didn't say won't true.
I don't think everything he said was wrong. Sometimes he would have valid points, but you know, one thing about women, if they don't like how it sounds when it's coming, how it's coming, that they kind of shut down from the rip. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the beef with, you know what I'm saying, his thing is they get so caught in the delivery, even though it might have a good message of whatever, the delivery was due. They couldn't deal with it. It can't work. So I get that, how that go, because that's you know.
Whenever there have been a few times where he's said things and I do agree, but there are certain things that he says that I don't agree on.
Right.
And I'm never gonna agree on it. And it's just that simple.
Long live Kevin Samuels. Long live the Godfather.
I feel like instead of you bringing people together, you were basically putting a wedge between men and women, especially black men and women. Like,
I don't think he's putting a wedge. I think he's making. He's telling men not to get. He's telling men not to get hustled.
Towards
y'all were finessing us. Y'all were finessing.
No.
Y'all were finessing us.
No.
Women were finessing men, and Kevin Samuels called. One thing women cannot stand is logic and accountability. And Kevin Samuels used both. He used the logic to explain the things, and the fact of the matter is that, hey, as a man, I have to do something in this world and in my life to gain a certain level of value. And he used
and
logic.
there's women that
and accountability.
Do that, and y'all don't want to be with those women.
He held the women accountable for their things. It ain't shit. And
but when women are successful, you guys don't want them. We don't care about what what a woman has.
We
So
don't.
okay, so if y'all don't care, then how is that adding in value? Y'all don't. You're sitting here saying you don't care about what a woman has, then that's your own opinion.
What is valuable to a man is not what's in a woman's pocket. It's what comes out of a woman's mouth, what's in a woman's mind.
Okay, but a woman who
what's
does
in a woman's
have
heart.
things.
And that's one another thing that Kevin said. We used to always talk about women over talking men or whatever, because you cannot listen if you are talking. And that's one thing that Kevin said was say. See, all these women want to sit here and say, "Oh,
and
I want
you guys
a man."
should listen to.
I'm sorry. You want me to wait till you finish talking?
I have.
Okay, so
you can talk now.
So Kevin Samuels, the women would say, "Oh, I want a man that can teach me something. I want a man that's smart and intelligent and I can learn something from." And then they get that kind of man. You know what they do? What they do?
They walk all over.
They don't listen.
Yeah, they walk all over.
They say they want a man that they can listen and learn from. And then they get that exact man and they say, "Oh, I'm not going to listen." Women say, "Oh, I can submit to a man if he's the right kind of man." Well, baby, if I wasn't the right kind of man, then why the hell are you with me anyway? You should be down the street with JoJo.
Right.
But you have
because
chosen,
initially you showed yourself to be a certain type of way, and then eventually you showed your true self. So yeah, that is why.
Well, then why are you still with him?
Because love.
No.
Yeah, women will stay for
no.
love. You can laugh
Salute
if you
the
want
stand
to.
the man.
crazy
You can
on
laugh
that.
if you want to, because
Salute
if a
to
woman
stand
does
the
no
man.
longer have an emotional attachment to you, she will walk the hell away. She's only with you because of an emotional attachment, and that's honest. And how can you be? And I'm a woman. I'm speaking. On
And then he
from a
also
woman's perspective.
birthed the idea of the theology of high value men don't cheat.
That makes sense. You got a point. You do.
All right, on that note, we're about to end this show because goddamn this kid is up. Ooh, you can boil an egg on it. I ain't about to get myself in the doghouse tonight, Jack. Please let them know where to follow you at, Miss Keisha. I'll tell them at Premier Perceptions. PREMIER _ Perceptions. You can follow her on Instagram. She has hairstylist, hair care. She does nails. She does everything with beauty. Anything beautiful, ladies. If you need some beautifications, by all means, please follow Miss Keisha.
Oh,
She
and the
will
fellas
hook you
that
up.
do locks. Don't forget that.
Yeah, the fellas that do locks and everything like that, for sure. Miss Keisha will hook you up. And Biz Just Chill is here. Let them know where to follow you at.
Follow me on any platform, Biz Just Chill, BIZZ Just Chill, one word. Any platform, Biz Just Chill. Google me, I'm in there somewhere.
I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Everybody from YouTube, everybody from Facebook, everybody from Twitch, everybody from Twitter. Thank y'all for tuning in, logging in, man. The Ugly Money Live Show.